What up? This rap hits. So the Lil Durk trial is gonna start sooner than you think, and plus there's a co-defendant, and it looks like it's Vonnie, the main dude, the one that was the real hitter in that situation. According to reports, he planned everything. He used the Durk credit cards, the OTF credit cards, and he gathered the gang from Chicago to fly out to LA, and he got the mask for everybody. And what's he gonna be saying now? Because he wants protection. So does that mean he's telling? Is he gonna be the main, the guy telling now? The dude that did the most? Is he gonna be saying it was all under Durk's orders? It's almost like Durk is being set up by this dude. Hopefully, if he does tell, Durk's lawyer can pick him apart. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not a real credible witness, in my opinion. If this dude is the main guy that's gonna be saying everything was Durk's idea, he could be lying just to try to get out of trouble. And they might have offered him a sweet deal to tell on Durk. So that would influence you to tell, you know what I'm saying, some people. That's kind of like what happened in that Young Thug case. Woody was saying similar stuff where, you know what I'm saying, he was influenced to tell. And then Gunna, he basically said, yeah, YSL's a gang just so he can get out. He just told them whatever they wanted to hear to get out. That's what people do. So I think Durk's lawyer is going to be good enough to be onto that and catch on to that and make sure that's clear to the jury, because this jury trial is coming up quick, y'all. I'm hearing from my sources that this trial, first of all, last video I told you that was his move. That's his tactic. And I told you why. He wants a speedy trial. Now, more information is leaking, and they're saying this trial is actually supposed to start January of 2025. Now, I don't know if they're going to push that date back or anything, or if it's even confirmed at this point. But this is what my sources are saying. Now, look, I'm on a run now, because last time I told you I had inside information that he wants a speedy trial. Now I'm getting you inside information that trial for Durk might start as soon as January 2025. Yo, if this holds up, make sure you like the video and subscribe and all that, because you know my source is real. I got a good source. So if you want all that inside info about everything to do with hip-hop, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'm coming with it. So yeah, it looks like Durk is going to be going to trial. I told y'all why. He wants a quick trial, because that way they got to get right to it. You know what I'm saying? They don't got time to poke around and cross the T's and dot the I's. You know, the prosecutors want to make sure they have a solid case. Well, I said it didn't look like they had the most solid case, because how they originally just picked up the original members. Durk wasn't even on the indictment list yet for charges yet. They was waiting around. They probably wanted to get those guys, take them in and get them turning on each other, and then get the Durk info out of that, and then arrest Durk after they had some solid evidence, you know, some you know, real proof to make sure that he doesn't beat this. I think that was their original plan. But what happened was, you know what I'm saying, Durk started trying to fly out the country and stuff, and well, according to them, and they picked him up early, it looks like. So now Durk is saying, well, let's go right to trial before you have a chance to really dig into this case anymore, because it looked like you had to rush and arrest them. So why not just go right to trial, then let's see what you got. That means you got to give up all the discovery to the defendants, and you kind of got to, like, you know, stop looking into it. You got to start now. It's to get ready for trial now, and turn over all what you got on Durk so that they can prepare for trial, a speedy trial. So they can't sit there and try to figure out too much more now. And then that's gonna, you know what I'm saying, if they're really depending on this Vonnie dude, and look, I haven't 100% confirmed that it's Vonnie, but that's what I'm hearing is co-defendant Vonnie that is wanting protective custody. Now, why is he wanting protective custody? It's because, in my opinion, he's cooperating. Why else would you want protective custody? You're not even in your hometown. You're in LA. Oh, maybe that's why. Could it be because of the ops that they got? You know, Quando in them is affiliated with the Crips. What type of Crips was they? I forgot the name of that Crip organization. But whoever it was, it sounds like Brick Baby was affiliated with that same crew. And so Quando Rondo is he denounced his flag. He dropped his flag after that. And maybe Vonnie and them is worried about, taking out a Crip member. Maybe that's why he wants protective custody, because they took out official member. Just like kind of like how Tupac, he in the Vegas casino, he ran up on Orlando Anderson, and he kicked them and everything. They jumped on him. Death Row jumped on him, and then after that, basically it was on, because you just took down a serious member, and then they weren't expecting the pushback from that crew. And then the same thing kind of happened with King Von. He ran up on Quando Rondo, thought it was a fist fight, and it turned out to be, smoke after that, because he just ran up on the wrong person. So maybe with Quando Rondo's cuz, maybe OTF Vonnie is wanting protective custody because he's being threatened possibly for running up on that dude and taking out Quando Rondo's cousin. The only thing is, Quando and his cousin is from Atlanta, but still they're affiliated with the same Crips that is out in California. So it could have something to do with that, or it could have something to do with him telling. So let me know which one you think it is. I'm thinking it's more to do with him probably cooperating and trying to point the finger at Durk for a sweet deal to get out of there. Maybe they're going to hit him with maybe 5 years or something, or who knows what type of plea they're going to offer him to cooperate. Something like how Tekashi 6ix9ine did. He cooperated and got off super light. He is out of there within like a year or two. So that means he's only thinking about himself, if that's the case. If OTF Vonnie is going to do all this, and it might not even be true. He might just be saying all this to get Durk so he can get out for himself, so Vonnie can get out. He's just thinking about himself, if that's the case. He's not even thinking about Durk and how he's a legend in Chicago or nothing. He's thinking about himself and getting home to his family, going back home, getting out that jam. And he's willing to take anybody under to do that, if that's the case. So then we're hearing OTF Jam might be cooperating as well. So Durk has to worry about who's talking, who's trying to take him down now. That's why he should have been moving better. He should have never had his credit cards involved in that in the first place. This would have avoided the whole thing. He shouldn't have been really associating with street people like he was. I think he was used to it, because that's how he came up from the trenches with I'm a hitter, I'm still a hitter. And then you had Signed to the Streets 1, 2, and 3. Durk came out, he came out from the trenches. He got it out the mud. So Durk was used to hanging around them type of people, and he never developed into thinking, okay, let me distance myself from a lot of these people, like Chief Keef did. You didn't see Chief Keef going back to Chicago and signing Chicago artists and surrounding himself around all Chicago artists. So Durk did that, though. He was looking out for his city. He was the voice of the city. So he was really looking out for everyone out of OTF and a lot of people out of Chicago. He moved to Atlanta, but he was still dealing with a lot of people out of Chicago. He kept visiting. He was really putting on for Chicago. So it turns out that the people he was having around him is the ones that are getting him jammed up, just like King Von almost got him jammed up in some serious stuff. So now, he didn't learn his lesson from that, and instead of changing and taking a new opportunity to stay out the way, he ended up surrounding himself around other people like Vonnie and all those others. And I'm hearing Vonnie might even be related to King Von. He might even be related to Durk, but whoever Vonnie is related to or not, it just seems weird that he wants protective custody. So the only thing is, with his testimony, that don't necessarily mean he's gonna be believed. You know what I'm saying? I know he's gonna try to, if he is cooperating, he's gonna try to point the finger at Durk and say this was all Durk's idea. But if Durk has a good enough lawyer, the lawyer's gonna make it clear that, hey, you know, this dude just saying this to get out of jail because he's gonna get a sweet deal. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out for Tekashi 6ix9ine. I mean, for Tekashi 6ix9ine, no one was able to, you know what I'm saying, say that Tekashi 6ix9ine's testimony didn't matter. It actually did matter. So this is an area that they're gonna have to figure out, because that stuff is serious when somebody's saying something like that on stand. So there's gonna have to be a way where Durk's lawyers can figure out how to really make his testimony less credible as possible. Otherwise, Durk is cooked. But to me, it just looks like Durk wants to get this over with. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, check out my other videos for more information. Let's get over 100 likes on this video. I got all links in the comment section. Follow Rap HITZ on social media. Check out Rap HITZ store and get some t-shirts and stuff like that. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. And that's about it. I'm out of here.